Well, we got RV Davy Live. I'm just going to try to do more of these, but I was having problems with this software. Seems though that I have solved that issue a little bit. I still have it. It's still got glitches in it, but generally it's working. Let's see, what else we got to say? Updates. Anyway, I'm working on getting up north. It's gonna be like May 3rd when I head up there. Well, actually, I don't know. I might. Just depends. I think I'll extend the closing on the property till May 3rd or 4th. Probably the 4th because we get paid. I get paid, and anyway, I can do a few things. And get a U-Haul truck, load up everything from my storage, and do that. Now I'm going to talk to the real estate agent and see we get with the title company and see if we can't. It's only a few days. Just extend it out a little bit. That's all. Just so I get a little extra money. I have money anyway, but still, I'm just trying to live off of my income without going into my, dipping into my other money. So I won't do that. So I want to save all that money and just keep saving it, and then do things in stages on the property. I can get the permit. I can get the property permitted once there's a drawing. Now that's the other update. I talked to a construction company up in Flagstaff. Now they can draw me up the plans. The guy could squeeze me in because he's going to shut everything down because of the virus thing. And I told him, can you squeeze me in? And then unless I can get my friend that's here in town to go ahead and drop the drawings, I got to talk to him tomorrow and see if he could do that. 12 by 32. Then it needs. I don't know. I'm going to call him Monday. I got to call the Flagstaff Commission Building Division and see. I know that the contractor there said that you have to spray foam insulation on the underside of the building. All buildings, since it's a different type of building up there in Flagstaff compared to anywhere else, because you're above the ground, so you have to spray the foam insulation because of the cold weather, and then you have to make sure you get the building attached to the ground, which is not that big of a deal because they were saying, well, you can pour the slab underneath, and I go, no, I'll just go on the outside, dig the holes, go down. The requirement's 30 inches, so you got to make sure you're down 30. I just go like 33 inches, maybe 34, 35. Just go a little bit over, so when they go to dip the stick, they're going to dip the stick down in there for inspection, and they're going to make sure it's 30 inches. That's a freeze line. So I'm learning a few things here. I didn't even know these type of things, It's what you got to call, man. Call the contractors up and figure out what the heck you got to do. That's what people do. They do things on their own, and they don't do it to code. And so, they think basically they're doing it to code, but they're not, because they're not spraying the foam insulation. They might insulate it inside, but if you insulate it with regular insulation, like paper insulation, it won't fly. There again, you got to make sure you get foam insulation in there. And I got to find out, I may have to put 2x6s in there. In between, in other words, to attach the 2x6s to the 2x4s and just have a deeper swell of foam insulation. But in between all that, you gotta run your solar. Not solar, you gotta run your electric, and you gotta run your plumbing too. The plumbing's the hard part, but I got an idea for that. I figured I'd use my engineering brain that I was born with, and because I worked in engineering anyway for Moldworks. So anyway, this is my idea. I got a high ceiling roof, so instead of putting a plank underneath to spray foam underneath, what you do is you go inside. You run your 2x6s inside, or maybe 2x4s might be enough. I'm going to find out about that. If I could do 2x4s, I'll do that. So I'll frame in 2x4s every 16 inches. So every 16 inches, I'll have 2x4s all the way from one end to the other. And you got to do this before you do anything with it. So, hold on a second here. So anyway, so that's the deal there. So, but that's about it. You know, I don't have much more really to say. I'm getting ready to close out here. So I've been on here a long time, so I'm just gonna close out. I thank you guys for coming in. Whoever's in, I don't see nobody in here, so I'm really not too concerned. I don't really, but nobody really comes into my channel anyway anymore. So the trolls don't even know I'm around. I've been gone so long. That's a funny thing. But anyway, the trolls are a bunch of garbage anyway. They always have been, and they serve no purpose in life, other than they should just roll over and die. You know, that's all there is to it when regarding trolls. You know. But anyway, I got an investigation going on with Phoenix PD and Sheriff's Department in regards to the bikers incident there at the bar. That's an ongoing investigation. Good. So anyway, that's all there is to say, folks. So I'm just going to close it out, and I'll just come back in later. Maybe tomorrow sometime. I don't know. We'll do an update tomorrow. So anyway, I got to put my idea is to put the plumbing inside between the two pieces of the plywood on both the underside and the upper side when I add the extra flooring in. That way the plumbing goes, it's basically sprayed with foam insulation, and you just put that right inside the building, and then you go to the underside, which is outside, and you have somebody dig a trench for you. And then you go down 30 inches. You go down 30 inches basically, or a little bit more, I'd say. I'd go 35 inches just to make it on the right angle. And then what you do is you cut the top part of what you want to do is you want to put the regular size of plumbing on the outside, and then get a bigger size to go over that. And what you do is you cut the top part of it with a skill saw, and then what you do is you get the spray foam insulation and just spray it inside there, and then when it dries it's going to overlap, and then what you can do is just trim it off. And then the inspector, but basically before you get to that point, you let the inspector come in and inspect all that, and then there's your plumbing, guys. Simple and easy. No going underneath the house, no laying on your back, so works pretty good that way. And boy, I was thinking, I used to do all this thinking for my boss when I worked at Moworks, So anyway, that's how that works. But yeah, it's foam insulation. I got some good ideas. Let's see. So anyway, that's how that all works out. Okay, it works. Park the car. Yeah. So, Piss Flats. Who the hell are you? Who is Piss Flats? You a nice troll? You a mean troll? You a middle of the road troll? What kind of troll are you? Piss Flats is my wife's nickname for me. Oh, okay. So, are you just a regular... So are you a regular troll, mean troll? What kind of troll are you? Just wondering. Oh, regular troll, okay. Alright. I got troll accounts too, I troll some people I don't necessarily care for, because they blocked my channel name, and so that's just another way I can get in, And I'd be nice, I'm nice. I don't be mean, because then guess what? Then they just block you. So what you could do is be nice, then be mean at the end, Most trolls will do that, some. But most of them are just mean from the very beginning, and then they just get blocked, and then they got to form another channel. Sometimes you can't. YouTube is not letting people do that nowadays. They're making you they want to regulate your telephone number so they can catch you. Yeah, they're pretty smart. YouTube's gotten smarter. I must say. So a lot of times I can't make a troll account. I made a whole bunch though, and the good thing about that is you could create those troll accounts, and they become another person, like somebody I might meet up with or collaborate with, and then guess what? You could take that collaboration that you created and go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and then I just created a whole. I created an extra sub for myself. Me creating it. I think that's pretty clever. But like I said, YouTube's not letting you do as much. You could do like 15 of them, and then it cuts you off, and then you wait, 3-4 days a week. Then you could do another 30. Your channel builds up quick. Shorty, how's it going, man? What's going on these days? You in Colorado? Is that your new home? Yeah, I'm in a skilled nursing facility. I still got some healing to do, and I'm probably going to have to wait to finish out the healing when I move up to my property. I'm doing okay, man. So, bikers, Shorty Boo. So, Shorty Boo, you're in Phoenix, really? Of course, you can't come see me because I'm in the Phoenix area. I'm not actually in Phoenix, but I'm in the area. Outside area of Phoenix, I should say. But I did buy I am closed on the property yet. I still got to close on the property I bought. I got the contract offer. It's been accepted by the seller. She did a boo-boo. She put a septic system in up there, and then the Flagstaff Commission came in and inspected it because I called them on the property. So they came out and took a look at it, and then then they called me back and they said I needed to update the septic system because it was never permitted. If it's not permitted, you put it in, then you got to take it out and you got to put another one in. And I said I don't own the place yet. I said, but I'm going to get with my real estate agent. We'll figure it out. So that's what's going on. Yeah, I washed my hands like 6 times a day. Septic, yeah, septic tank, yeah. What's up, turd burglar? How's it going, man? How the hell are all of you, man? It's good to see you guys in here. I really appreciate you guys coming in here. God, too bad I can't get Carlton Feller back, I know I seen him in Elvis Travels channel, Broke my glasses, the only pair of reading glasses I got. See, I don't even have one side of them, so they fell off the top of my head and they broke. It's not like they're really expensive, but even if I bought expensive ones, they'd still break. Doesn't matter. Might as well just buy 100 pairs of the cheapy kind, But yes, so anyway, that gal that owns the property, Carlton Feller, how's it going, man? How the hell are you? I don't know if you're the real one or not. You're still around. Are you the real Carlton Feller? Really? I hope you are. Anyway, I'm not. Oh, Elbow? He was just talking about me today? I'm going to meet up with Elbow. It's going to happen. Just eventually. Eventually it's going to happen. I can invite him to my place. Yeah, I can invite Elvis. Elvis Travels will love my new place. It's going to cost a little bit more to build out the structure, but the thing is, you got to do a few extra things because I got to get the Flagstaff Planning Commission and the Building Division to go ahead and do all the inspections, which they are. They're already started. They told the girl that owns the property right now she has to put a whole new septic system in. She could either there's 2 ways of doing it. She could take off on the price of what the septic costs, and then I'll just put it in myself. But she has to take off the price of off the existing offer that's already been placed in. It's been approved, but like I said, there could be adjustments to that offer yet. Nobody says it doesn't have to be. But anyway, it was a good offer I put in, but I didn't know anything about the septic other than it's in. But the thing is, it was never permitted. So, and I'm not the one that did it. So I told the guys, I said, I'm the buyer. I'm just trying to find out. I'm doing my homework. This is what I do with all properties I buy. I bought 3 properties in my life, and I sold the last one to live with to be able to get the disability, and it worked out barely, just by the skin of my teeth. He's mad at Hosey for blocking him, meeting you. Yeah, she really did do a number on that. She blocked me. She also, this is another thing she did. She blocked me in his phone. In other words, he went to use the restroom, and when they were in Mexico, and then Rosie saw me in there, and she went ahead and blocked me, and he didn't know I was blocked. I came in under a troll name. I said, hey, why don't you unblock Harvey Davey? He didn't do anything. So the ranch, I don't know what the price is yet. It wasn't a bad price. She came under price, what she wanted. She came 10 grand under. So I'm not going to give the total price of it because I don't know what that's going to be yet because of the septic system. We still got some things to iron out on that. And then I figured out a way to, because I talked to a contractor up in Flagstaff. I said, hey, what's the building codes up here? They told me what they were. I said, I was thinking about hiring those guys, but they wanted so much money. They charged like $200 an hour to do the contracting work. I said, all I want you guys to do is draw me up the plans. Draw me up the plans so I could submit the plans to the Flagstaff, City of Flagstaff Planning Commission. So, because I'm in the Flagstaff area. I'm quite a bit north of Flag, though, but I'm still in the Flagstaff area. I got a Flagstaff zip code. There's lots of lakes around me. It's really cool, though. The property's nice. It's got 13 acres. So I got plenty. I even got a canyon below me, too. And there'll be videos coming. When I get situated up there, I'll put out some videos, show you guys what it's like up in there. Let's see, Kelly K is going to work. No, I don't think Kelly K is. No, he never got back with me on that. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think Kelly K is jerking my chain a little bit. I like Kelly K. I just don't think Kelly K is going to be the person that should do the work for me. I got a couple other friends that can do the work. They can't be up there all the time. Just because it's so far away from down here. But I'll tell you what, it's getting hot here. It's starting to get hot. It was hot out there today. I can feel it through the window, and I opened up the window to get some air. I need to get some fresh, what do you call it, coronavirus air into the room, you know. I heard D-Dub's got trouble with weed. He got a misdemeanor. Could have got a felony for that, the amount of marijuana. I think where did he get caught at? In Arizona? 2 weeks in jail. Did he get caught in Arizona? I don't know if he got caught here. They're strict here. Really strict. If he was in Maricopa County, yeah, you know it's going to take. They impound it for 30 straight days. Well, I don't know what part of Arizona he was in. It just depends. Depends on the county. Maricopa is the hardest. Maricopa County, where I'm in right now, is the hardest county. They don't take no crap from nobody. They straight up punish you for everything. Because they need to make the money. That's the bottom line. Let's see, what's Stubbs' last name? I'll look up the charge. You know, I don't know what his real last name is. I never did find that out. The Las Vegas trip is abandoned. Las Vegas is, you know what? Pretty much every place you go is pretty much a ghost town. Even Phoenix. Everybody is supposed to stay inside. It's kind of like a lockdown. It's kind of like you're in jail. It's like you could kind of go out, but you can't stay out. Thing is, I have to go out because I have to go up to my property and I have to close on it. So, but like I said, I ain't closing until that issue with the septic tank is ironed out. Whether I have to pay for it, but she's gonna have to come down for a brand new septic to put in there. It's gonna cost about 20 grand, 20,000 bucks. So she's got to come up 20. She's going to have to come off $20,000 off the price that she's already currently at. So and then I can do it, you know, because then I'd have the funds because she took off money from that. So yeah, there's no toilet paper around. Still, there's no toilet paper. Now, why does this virus thing concern toilet paper? What is the deal with it? You know, people have always had to buy toilet paper. Now, why is it we're short on toilet paper everywhere? Can you guys answer that? I don't get it. But I'm in the skilled nursing facility here. They got plenty of toilet paper here. So I don't really have to worry about anything. My food's covered, and, you know, I had to get insurance. I had to cut the insurance out that I had down here because it didn't cover me other than Maricopa County. And I'm moving to Coconino County. So since I'm going to Coconino County, which is in Flagstaff, basically. So I'm in the city. Well, I'm in the outer rural limits of outer edge of Flagstaff. McDonald's. What about McDonald's, Carlton? Well, you know, you go to McDonald's, you can yank off the roll, fill up your pockets, get a backpack. You know, you can just take a bunch of paper towels, and, you know, that way you can stock up on paper towels because you can't buy them. I mean, you know what the best thing to do is just get baby wipes. You want to get those virus, where, you know, get those hand wipes where it says kills viruses, and that's what you want to use. Not that that's going to solve the problem. I don't even know if it can. I went outside. There were a bunch of people outside from this thing here. I stayed my distance, man. I didn't try to talk to nobody. I almost forgot about it. You know, being out there, I'm sitting there. You know, I'm friendly basically, but I knew to keep my distance. That's funny. That was really funny. But yeah, Elvis Travels and I are, you know, we're good. You know, I met up. Actually, I talked to him off of here. You know, I went into his channel and I spoke with him. Yeah, he was all good. I even gave him $2. What the heck? Gave him $2. $2 for gas, $2 for McDonald's burger or something. So whatever, French fries, whatever he wanted to get. You know, Elvis, he likes French fries. He likes McDonald's French fries a lot, but he likes to go to Burger King. But Burger King doesn't have good French fries, man. You have to go to McDonald's, get the French fries, and bring them over to Burger King. So you got to go to two different places. But the thing is, you can't eat inside no more. So you cannot go and steal the toilet paper. I'm not saying I'm not saying anybody's going to steal the toilet paper, but people that take the toilet paper, they can't do it because they can't eat inside the facility. So, but I don't have coronavirus now. We do have cases here. I don't know how many. I'm not even sure what the count is. I have to look it up. I think, who knows? But there's been some deaths here from it. And, you know, here's the thing. Older people generally, and people with diabetic conditions, you know, because if you're diabetic, you get a weak immune system. That's an easier way for you to catch it, because those type of people get it. Now, I'm one of those type of people, but that's why I'm going to certainly keep my distance. I was so happy when I bought that property. I didn't close on it yet, but I'll be closing on it. That lady will figure out what she's got to do, because her agent will tell her what she's got to do with that, with the septic tank up there. But anyway, I got the structure. There's a lot of strict codes up there in terms of building, you know, on the property, and one of them was foam insulation. I thought I can get away without doing foam insulation. I thought I could do regular insulation, but R30, but bag type, but you can't use that in Flagstaff. But you know what I can do, since I got high ceilings, super high ceilings. It's a tiny home structure. So I'm going to basically line the flooring with either 2x4s or 2x6s, and then I'll spray the foam insulation myself. I'll do it myself. I'll let it expand out, and then I'll trim it to the edge. But I got another idea too, for the plumbing, for the bathroom, for the flush toilet. I'm going to run the plumbing inside, in between the two layers of the wood, right? And then I'm going to put the plumbing in there, and then it'll go down underneath, and it basically there'll be a trench that'll be dug underneath, and I'll just run the line, from digging the trench, and send it up into inside the structure, and then I'll make sure I go ahead and do the foam insulation in there, and fill it all up, and then and do it that way. Then it's totally insulated, really solid. Even the plumbing pipes will be insulated with the foam insulation, which is R30 type. So that'll get me by on that situation. Then on the outside, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the regular size plumbing, and I'm going to get a bigger pipe, twice the size if I can. That just depends. I got to measure and figure it out. And then I'm going to put the regular size pipe that's going to go under the ground. That pipe's going to go inside the other pipe. It's going to lay at the bottom of that pipe. And what I'm going to do is trim the top off. And then I'm going to go ahead and spray the foam insulation all inside there. So that way the plumbing on the outside is going to be totally insulated. So when the winter time comes, it'll be winterized. Because there'll be temperatures, it'll get down to 0 degrees up in Flagstaff. I'll experience some 0 degree weather. That I do know. Let's see, for coughing into her elbow. What about who got caught coughing into somebody's elbow? So anyway, so B-Bubs, even Elvis Travels called. He was using my term, B-Bubs. It's funny. It cracked the hell out of me when I heard that. So those two just don't get. I don't get along with D-Dubs anyway. I mean, I met him. I collaborated with his channel way back when he only had like 700 subscribers. I got like 639 or 40. I can't remember. I didn't check it today. Case number, CM to that marijuana possession, use, having a weight. And then he also got charged with paraphernalia too. He did say that. Lurking where? Where's I lurking at, Carlton? I don't, you know what? I haven't been on YouTube that much, to be honest. And most of these places don't let you film, This place is pretty easy going. But he also had drug paraphernalia too, so he got charged with that. But he was honest with the cops. He said, hey, he got cops, I smell marijuana in here. And he just said, yeah, you're right. I'll tell you where it's at. Nice guy. D-Dubs. Or B-Bubs. He's like he wasn't charged with intent to deliver. Or charged with selling, being a dealer too. No insurance. Oh yeah, no insurance on that car? Really? Well, I guess, you know what? Here's the thing about YouTube. YouTube is not paying out the money right now. Because AdSense is like down to nothing right now. You got to be like wealthy like Camel Dave, Camel Dave is like a millionaire or something, I think. But he mooches off people. Yeah, that he does. It's a common denominator for him. He mooches off of a lot of people. So, let's see, under 2 pounds was the charge, so it wasn't a small amount. Once I got caught with my friend, and he had 5 pounds of marijuana in my car, back in the early 80s. Yeah, that was crazy. And we got pulled over by the cops. Freak thing. I shouldn't have never got pulled over by the cops. This is in the day when, R.V. Davey was a free bird, Really a free bird, I was just out of high school. But yeah, we got pulled over, and the cops, she goes, hey, what's that bag right there? I go, what bag? Because I didn't know there was a bag on the seat. Jim was rolling up his doobies, right? So Jim was rolling up the doobies as the cop's talking to me. And then he goes, okay, you need to step out, sir. He made both of us step out. And then he questioned him, he questioned me. I said it wasn't mine. But I didn't say it was his either. I just told him it wasn't mine, that's all. I didn't squeal him off. Like, he squealed me off and said it was mine. Then I told the officer, I'm going to change my story here. He goes, well, I go, because I forgot to tell you that bag was his. You know, I think I said, yeah, I just noticed there's a bag in here, but at 5 pounds, there was 5 pounds of dope. He was rolling up his doobies, and he had some in the glove box. The cops made us get out. They searched the entire car, and then they found the doobies in the glove box. They took everything. And then they took us to the Payson Police Department, and they interrogated us each separately. And anyway, we just kept going back and forth. I kept holding to my story. I wasn't going to admit to anything, you know, no way. So the cops just go, well, the sergeant goes, well, we're just going to take the bag from you guys. And I'll tell you what, it's your lucky night, because we're going to let you go. So we're not going to charge you with anything. You know, back in those days, that's the way it was. You know, that's a small town, Payson, Arizona, especially early 80s. My God, it was a small town. But yes, that's what happened. And so we went on our merry way. I was really pissed at Jim, though. You know, I go, hey, dude, that was uncool, man. That was not cool. Telling the cops it was my bag. I mean, come on. I told the cop, you want to find out? Go ahead and check my blood. I'll let you check my blood. And then the cops go, you will? I go, yeah. So they went ahead and took a blood sample from me, and then it came back negative. So anyway, that was a call there. Good call on my part. Hey, go ahead, you check him. Check him to see if his blood's full of marijuana. And guess what? He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't let him do it. So that's kind of like admitting to guilt, you know. So that's what happened with that story. Boy, I tell you. Then when we got to the camp spot, I was really pissed off at Jim. Really pissed off at him. I go, dude, man, that's just uncool, man. You know, trying to get me put in jail. Come on. Especially in this little small town. Did I lose my car? Because they take your car for like at least 30 days. You know, when you get caught with anything, I got so lucky they just let us go. But when we got to the campsite, I didn't talk much to Jim. I didn't say, I'm pissed off at you, man. I'm just pissed off royally. I'm just surprised you could go leap that low to do that to me. You know, you knew it was yours. I didn't even know you had 5 pounds in here. If I had known that, I would have never let you put that in my car. You know, matter of fact, any kind of drug in my car, because I don't do that kind of thing. So I don't even do drugs. Even back then, I didn't do drugs. I did drink a few beers, I'll admit to that. But not like today, I don't even drink a beer. Well, I'll tell you what, if I do drink a beer, it tastes so good because I haven't had a beer in so long. So, coronavirus. But yeah, I covered my bases with Jim. I said, hey, okay, then go ahead and do a blood test, like I said. You'll find out. Do his too. You're gonna find out who the real culprit is here. And then the cops go, oh, this guy's pretty smart. He thinks. He's got a brain on his head. I go, yeah, I found a way to get out of this the right way. Okay, and then they found out I was negative. So now, if I had 5 pounds of marijuana, wouldn't I be smoking it, huh? If I was, wouldn't that be the case? They go, most likely, yes, sir. Or you could be a dope dealer and just sell it. But I don't know any seller that doesn't smoke a little dope for themselves. You know what I mean? I don't. What about you? They go, no, I agree with you, man. I agree. So the cops are cool, you know. Once I was talking straight up with them, and I'm just being honest. Drugs are bad. See, I'm trying to live a few extra years, so because I'm at a disadvantage with diabetes. So, but I got insurance, so I'll have insurance up at the ranch. Davey's got some cowboy boots. I need to get a cowboy hat. So I need to get some cowboy attire, you know. So, you know, it's tough to put the pants on right now because of my infections in the leg. I'd rather just wear shorts. So basically I'm going to have to put on a pair of cowboy boots with shorts. It's going to look kind of funny. RV Davey with some cowboy boots and some shorts. It's going to look real funny. But yeah, I got to put a thing up on the property, Davey Ranch. That's going to be called Davey Ranch. But I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm just telling you, it's a hard place to find if you had to find it. I'd never find it. Shoot, there's no way. I could never find that road, the road that you have to go down to get to it. But it's not that far of a road, you know. It's about 10 miles. So, but the thing is, I have an HOA that I'm going to pay $150 a year for, and then that way they maintain all that road. In other words, they keep all the snow and stuff and ice off of it. So that's a nice thing right there. They're going to scrape it every single day. Let's see, that must have hurt that. Let's see, why in the check was Kobe Bryant riding in fog. You know, that's the other thing. I mean, look at Kobe Bryant. Now, why on earth why couldn't he just hopped in a limo? You know, big stretch limo. Everybody could have fit in a stretch limo. And either way you had to look at it. The fog was going to make it really difficult to see. Let's put it that way. It was a sad ending for Kobe Bryant. It was a sad ending. Look at it. You know, look at the Phoenix Suns. They ended up in a bad, terrible season for them. Don't you agree, Carlton? The Suns ended up in a terrible situation, just like the Coyotes do. The Suns and Coyotes just can't get it together. I will admit that they made a bigger effort with the Coyotes. But the Phoenix Suns, hey, at least they got Larry Fitzgerald a little bit. He's a partial owner. So he's got a little stake in the team. So I'm hopeful that he can at least make the team a little bit better. Yeah, they had NBA players that actually had the coronavirus or the COVID-19, however you want to call it. So what area do you live in, Carlton? Are you one of those swelled areas where they should move basketball from Arizona? Yeah, I think I agree with you there, Carlton. I think the Phoenix Suns they're pathetic. They just can't get it together. I don't think they ever will. I just don't think. But the Cardinals, the Arizona Cardinals, they look to be pretty good. You know, they got Kyler Murray. They got DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, come on, he's a hot receiver, man. That guy can play. That boy can play that guitar. Let's see. Who else we got? What else we got to say here? So yeah, I got a lot more work to do on that structure. I got a good friend down here though. He worked as a contractor, so I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow. See what we can do. I have some ideas. I mean, I can have if I could just walk right now, I could do a lot. I mean, I could get the 2x6s. They're not that much money, or 2x4s. I don't know. It just depends. I got to call the planning commission or planning division in Flag and see about what kind of wood I can use for platforms to put the foam insulation in. And I'm not exactly sure if it's all required. I'm going to go and check on that too. I mean, this is what the contractor told me. He could be telling me a lie, you know, and then I spent all this extra money. Though I could still buy the insulation, the foam, and spray it myself. There's kits at Home Depot to do it. I could buy 4 or 5 kits and gradually get it done, you know, and then wait to where I got to have the plans drawn up. I'm thinking my friend might be able to do that, so I'm going to see if he can. If he can, I'll just get the contractor to do it. No, they're never going to make a puppet of me, Carlton. I'm just not popular, you know. Now, if I was hanging out with Elvis Travels, and they might. But I doubt it. I don't think they'd make one of R.V. Davey. I'm not a celebrity, Carlton. Yeah, I don't rank, you know. I don't rank out there as a celebrity on YouTube anymore. My channel just went down the hill, you know. But that's okay. I don't mind that because, you know, let's face it, you know, even if I had, let's say 1,100 subscribers, am I really going to make money on YouTube? Would it really freaking matter? I don't think a rat's ass said it would. So Hosey probably got D-dubs out of jail. You know. I heard he was on the registry though. I don't know how much truth there is to that. That's just word of mouth. I don't know if there's any truth to that. 644 what? What's 644? Let's see here. You know, I think he probably got out on about a couple $100. you know, to get out of bail. That's, let's say you get a bail, total bail of, let's say 60 or 50,000. You only have to come up with 10% of that in Arizona. I don't know about other states. 644. Ah, it's went up. It went up some. That's good. That's a good situation there. It's better. Let me see. I'm leaning. I'm sitting on my wheelchair here. Let me kind of show you what's the way it looks here. Look at that. There's my real legs. As you can see, I got my legs. So I got a bandage here. I boo-booed the knee here. I fell out of my RV. I'm gonna try to work on that. Taking it into the shop Tuesday to have them fix the steps so I can. Then I'm gonna put in and outdoor carpet on there so I don't fall and slip in case it's raining. You know, the only way I can get in my RV would be to enter from the rear. And then I got up one of the steps, you know, I got to run some 2x4s and put some carpet on top of that, and then go ahead and screw it in. But see, as you can see, it's my boo-boo knee when I fell. And there's, see, look at that. Here's where the injuries were, right back in there. Look at that. Check that out. That tube pumps out the blood out, all the fluids out of the underside of the. They're going to give me one of these pumps, so I'm going to go home with a pump. So this is what I got to do. I got to charge this thing constantly. So yeah, I got to use my solar to do this. So I don't know how much power consumption it's going to really use up, but I'm trying to see if I can. So that's what it looks like. It's a lot better than what it used to look. If I could only show you pictures, but I can't. But look at it. It's definitely improved. They sewed it up down here. You know what? They cut all the way down, almost to the bottom down there. You can see the scar. See, there's a scar there, and then they sewed that all up, and they cut out a lot of the infection out, the bacteria. They cut a lot of that out, and then I've been taking antibiotics here, not with through the arm or anything. It's just oral. That's much better. So I'm taking lots of pills, and I don't necessarily like taking pills, but grocery stores are. You know, I was up in what was it, a week and a half ago? I was in Sedona with my buddy. You know, he drove and I sat in the RV, and I had the RV worked on up northern Arizona. I know a place. I know people that run a shop up there to fix your cars and RVs. It's complete RV friendly. I mean, they do everything on RVs. They checked everything out. They did a complete inspection on my RV. The only thing they found was that I needed to get the rear bearing done on the one side, and they ended up just doing both sides. Then they redid the gears inside the whole thing. So everything, the whole rear axle is brand new, pretty much, in my RV. So I'm in good shape there. The other thing I need to do is just rebuild it. Just do the transmission. I'm going to do it too. So I'm going to make sure I do the transmission. And yeah, that thing's running. It runs like a champ. The new gaskets I put in for the intake manifold work perfect. I mean, I knew they would. They were extra thick too. So they were like a 1/4 inch thick. The other ones were like super flat. So they would leak because there's a gap. In other words, the manifold, the intake manifold was warped by about. They checked it, and it turns out it was about 8 thousandths warped. There was 8 thousandths from one end to the other. That's not so bad. So with that 1/4 inch, it covered that gap, and so it worked like a charm. So I was happy about that. Let's see. Do I miss riding around Walmart? Yeah, yes and no. I did ride my friend got me a cart. Now I didn't film it because I couldn't get the camera to work. Now sometimes I can't pick up internet to get live feed, but I could at least film, you know, my regular camera, right? And then I could always upload. So, and a lot of times I'm gonna end up doing that just because I don't have the internet capability, and I'll just have to do an upload. But I got to get into a place where I can upload. It's kind of hard, so you almost have to drive in front of a McDonald's or whatever. Any place there's, even Walmart, you can Like Cottonwood Walmart, you know, that's open 24 hours, but probably not now with the virus thing. I don't, and and the thing is, there's no toilet paper, there's no Kleenex, there's none of that stuff. I happen to have a lot of toilet paper, but how far that's going to go, I don't know. No, I didn't. I don't keep up with her. I did a video on her though once, and she actually checked it out. No, Butterfly Gypsy doesn't have. I mean, she's been around a lot of people. She's a social species, that's for sure. She could have it because she hangs around a lot of people. How many people do you think out there? How many people that hung out in that situation at Quartzsite do you think could have it? Quite a few, and you don't even know where they live because they don't generally live up in that area. They don't, because they come from wherever, and they all go home or go back to where they used to live, and that's how the. And then what's his name? Randy, what's his name? The Mobile Traveler. Yeah, so I know him really well. So I camped out with him for a while. Is he a moocher? Is he an e-beggar? Butterfly Gypsy's definitely an e-beggar, and she's a beggar and she's an e-beggar too. She begs. She cries when she don't get what she wants. But she has no respect for me whatsoever. She still hates my guts. Now she should take that video down that she's got on me. She really should. She should just take it down. I don't know what she's trying to prove there. She ain't gaining nothing off of it. Let's put it that way. But whatever. It is what it is. I don't worry about it. I don't even care if I'm on YouTube. Let's see. Remember that night I got you fired up? Cricket Rancher. Cricket Rancher? What? What the heck? Cricket Rancher. I got a ranch, Cricket. I own a ranch now. Well, not technically. I bought the place, but I still got to close on it. It's supposed to close at the end of the month. I got a lot of things to get done. Got a lot of things. Well, first of all, I can't close on the property till the seller fixes the septic. It's not broken. It was never permitted to be in. So I got a ranch. Yeah, I do. Desert Donnie. Where did he go? I don't see him anywhere. But I do own a ranch, Cricket. I close on it at the end of the month. I got 13 acres. Is that enough to Cricket Ranch? 13 acres? I got nice. I'm in Flagstaff, Cricket. Flagstaff area. I wouldn't say I'm not in the town of Flagstaff, but I'm on the outskirts of Flagstaff. I'm almost to the Grand Canyon, actually. Very close to the Grand Canyon. I could almost touch the Grand Canyon. Every day I could go have lunch in the Grand Canyon if I wanted. That's how close I am. Yeah, I'm within. I can't say the amount of miles, but I'm super close. Put it this way, I could get there in 15 minutes to the Grand Canyon. That's how close I am. It's pretty cool. Well, you know what? It's not three. It's about an hour and a half. Cricket. I could do a lookup on that. No, not in Williams. Nope. No, I'm not. I mean, why would I be talking to Flagstaff to do all my contracting work and plans for the property? Why would I be doing that? You'd go to Williams for that. You don't go to Flagstaff for that, right? Why do I have to have a Flagstaff driver's license? I have to go update all my stuff in Flagstaff. Why is that? Because I have to. I don't have. Well, put it this way: to redo the license is because you want to get the government travel ID. That's the only reason. But a lot of the banks require you to have the travel ID before they'll let you bank with them. So I think that's kind of crock and baloney, really. But I just think, it's funny. I was in Cottonwood, Arizona, and I said, hey, I need a license. And then they told me I need a birth certificate. I go, come on, man. I'm in the system. I've already been driving. Look at me. I've been driving for freaking years, man. I mean, I can't believe it. No, Cricket. Not Williams. Arizona. I'm gonna look. Listen, I'm 15 minutes from the Grand Canyon. So how would that be Williams? How would it be Williams? It wouldn't be. Free Native American land isn't a ranch. What do you mean free? I didn't get anything for free, Cricket Rancher. I mean, yeah, you're talking like you're a troll here. You were always trolling me anyway, right? My put it this way, Straight Jacket will look at my video, and if I got any corruption in here, he will flat out block who they are. So anyway, Straight Jacket, go ahead and block Cricket Rancher. Take Cricket Rancher out again. Cricket Rancher is being a rotten egg. It's in the outskirts of. It's like I said. It's way deep, man. But it's still in the Flagstaff area, but it's way north. It's heading to the Grand Canyon, but it's a different way to the Grand Canyon. It's not. You're thinking of 64. It's not off of 64. It's the other way. So you go up in the Flag and you just go straight up and you go in the town of Flagstaff and you hang a left right where the hotel is, the cheap hotel, right? Well, I wouldn't say it's cheap anymore, but you make a left right there and you just take that road. Just keep going and going and going. You take it for like 2 hours. It's 2 hours in there, put it that way. But you're still. No, it's not Williams. I have a zip code that's Flagstaff. So, but when you're going up on that road, the outskirts of Williams does meet up there. It's like a three corners situation. But I'm not sure what the other town is. But there's 3 towns. There's another town there. I'm just not sure what the name of it is. But I'm like really close to that. Like I said, I'm super. You wait till my videos come. I'll be at the Grand Canyon a lot. I'll have my drone. I got a drone too. I got a drone. So anyway, but yeah, I got 13 acres, Cricket Rancher. Got 13 acres. Not yet though. I gotta wait till but I need to really, because I gotta clear my storage unit out here down in the Phoenix area, and I need to get all that stuff up to the property. I don't want to pay another month. I need to get it out of here. I don't want to be out. I got to be up there at the tail end, about like the first week of May. But I'm probably going to have to get up there a little bit earlier. How big is your? Let's say my drone. I don't know. It's probably about a foot. It's probably about a foot long, foot wide. So it's a good size. It's called. Let me think. It's pretty good. It's got every option on it. Paid a lot of extra money for it, but it still wasn't that expensive. It's got all the features of the big stuff, big boys, drones. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna do that, Cricket. I'm definitely gonna be doing that. I'm trying to think of the name of the drone, man. I can't think of what the name of it is. It's been a while, but I bought a camera too. I got a T6 Wi-Fi camera by Rebel. I got a 300mm lens and I got a 55mm lens with it, and I got a backpack came with it, so it's pretty cool. 32 gig card. Probably need to go a little bit bigger. I got a couple cards I could put in that thing. It's a good drone. It's a knockoff, but it's a good one. No, I'm not friends with Tasha no more. Tasha and I are not friends no more. Tasha Teeling's gone. I blocked Tasha Teeling. Tasha Teeling wasn't answering my. I was trying to be nice to Tasha. Tasha got vicious with me. She started all that crap. So I just, all right, if you're gonna be a bitch about it. But isn't Tasha a transgender? Isn't Tasha a transgender? She is, or he is. He's a transgender. Or he. I mean, it looks like a he. If you look at it, smokes cigarettes like a fiend. Gross, man. Cigarettes are gross, man. Can't stand cigarettes. Can't stand the smell of them. It just smells horrible. And they're bad for you, too. They're not good. I should get a sandwich here. Hold on. I got to get the calling button here. Hold on a second here. There's somebody screaming. I gotta make sure I don't freaking roll off here. Hold on a second here. Let me. No, I never did anything with Caesar. I haven't done anything with anybody really, to be honest. You know, I just don't really care, you know. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. Let me put this on the table. Hold on a second. I gotta get my calling button. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if I can do this. Damn, this is tough. Shit, I'm gonna bang my knee here. Damn it. Okay. That ain't good. Damn it. I really need these legs on here, though. Shoot, I ran the thing over. Hold on a second here. Let me pull this thing up. Let me put it over the table so I don't run it over. Second here. This is pumping blood out for sure. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can reach. There we go. I got it. Hold on. Hold on, folks. Hold on a second here. Let me get the tube down. Oh, shoot. It's a bitch. Second here. Damn it. This is not easy when you got the legs on here. Second here. Okay, let's see. I got it back. Let's see. I asked for an iced tea. Nah, I got some iced tea, right? Hold on, so I'll show you. It ain't much of iced tea, but it's right there. See that? I got 2 drinks right there, but they're warm. I have to get that container filled up with water and ice. There's my pee container. Isn't that a good place for it? So I just lay in the bed and I could pee in the bed without peeing in the bed, you know. You know, that would be a good asset to have, Cricket Rancher, being on that property. For a stove, it'd be you really threw. I totally forgot about that. But you know what I do need with the government check? I'm going to buy 2 winter ice box and a freezer. So it's like it'll be sitting about yay high. And that way I can reach in with the wheelchair and pull out the TV dinner. What? Blue Van Dam, go wrong? I see, that's urine. No, those other things are not urine. It's the white clear bottle is a urine bottle, but there's no urine in it. I have peed in it, though, quite a few times. Numerous times. It's kind of hard when you're wearing these kind of shorts, without the elastic kind of shorts. These were just washed. And I got, this shirt used to belong to this place, and they gave it to me. So now I got an extra shirt. It's a nice shirt. See, you know what? I'm going to have a lot of elk, deer. I know I saw raccoons up in there. We've seen some running during the day, daylight hours. They like to get in your trash. That's what the frickin' little burglars like to do. The little, what do you call those damn things? Raccoons, But yeah, there's a ton of those. I'm going to have to make sure that they can knock the garbage can right over. And they can get all your trash all over the freaking ground. That's what I don't want to have happen. There's mountain lion around. I think there's some snakes too. But it's kind of cold for a snake. But I guess the timber rattlers would probably be the kind of snake that would be. I got a little canyon area just south of my property. Yeah, I mean, I could, I got pictures and stuff. I took pictures of all the property, even the building that I'm going to build out as a tiny home. It's 384 square feet. I'm going to build it out. It's going to cost me about Woods Canyon Lake. I'm far from that. I like Woods Canyon Lake. I like it a lot. I've fished there many, many times. I got deep memories of that place from my younger years, just being in high school. We were 16, 17 years old. We used to go back there and camp, Just think of it, man. We were just young young whippersnappers back in those days. It's okay. By the dam, it's better. There's a lot of bald eagles around there. They got some of the lake closed off because of the bald eagles. So it's kind of cool, man. It's a cool area. I love the camping areas around there. I really do. So let me see here. But like you said, does it look no legs had to get cut off so far? I hope that stays that way. This is healing up. Once this gets closed up, I'm pretty much, be in good shape. I don't have to worry about much. I still got to worry about my diabetes. I got to worry about getting ulcers on the feet. Like that's why I'm wearing this thing right here, so I keep my feet from getting banged up. This one kind of has a small ulcer, and that just developed not too long ago. So I got to worry about that too. It sucks. I got 2 feet to worry about now.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, is there any snacks tonight?
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have any more juice?
Yep.
Cold juice, cranberry?
I think so.
Yeah, could I please get a couple of those?
And a PB&J?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
See, I'm going to get a snack tonight, Cricket Rancher. Hey, even Carlton, see, I can get snacks here. That's what you always see. When I have the RV, I bought peanut butter and jelly. And what else? I don't have a refrigerator in there. That's why I'm going to get those 2 winter ice chests that work off a 12 volt. I think they have an AC cord too. They can be plugged into AC. So, I could plug them into the inverter. Here's the other cool thing I could do. I got 360 watts. I can run an extension cord from the RV into the... Yeah, I'm permitted. I can eat. So anyways, I was saying, I'm going to run an extension cord to run power to the other structure. So I can get some lights in there. I'll get a couple things of carpet in there just so I can roll around in the wheelchair. Then I got to be able to hope that the wheelchair can get through the freaking single door. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So this is kind of a cool chat program. It's the coolest way to chat when I don't have to text, Look it, check this out. Got 2 of these, and I got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah, how about that? See? Praise the Lord, folks. Praise the Lord. Hey, we got to do a lot of praying with all this stuff going on with the virus. See, I'm getting out on the 11th. I got to really worry about that. It's something to worry about. But one thing good is I'm not going to be around anybody. You know why? Because I'm going to end up most of the time by myself on my 13 acres. So I'm not going to be around much. There's some electric scooters in there. I tried to see if they could donate one to me. And then I told them I'll give it back as soon as I'm walking. So however long that takes, it'll probably be in the next 5 months I think I'll be walking. I won't need it no more. But I got to have one. Whether I buy it or they give me one. I'm going to try to see if I can get one here and get it for free. And then I'll sign a paper that I'll donate the thing back to the place. Yeah, you're right, Carlton. That is true. Diabetic people are greatly... I'm not fat. I'm not... I was chubby before, but I lost all that weight. I was 226 pounds when they put me on the scale. So I'm... They go, but they didn't know how much I weighed previously, because they never weighed me. So I'm basically a little less weight than... I was like I was 230, basically. 231. But anyway, I'm down to 226 now. And I'm just coming down. I'm still coming down. I could eat these peanut butter jelly sandwiches, and I could still lose weight. Because I work out in the gym here. They put me into some extreme things for me to do to lose some weight. No, he don't call me anymore. I know who it is. I know who it is, and no. With the Elmo voice. No, he didn't have an Elmo voice. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Oh, Davey, I know you. Oh, yeah, like this, yeah. I'm so sorry, Davey. That voice? That was actually me. No, it wasn't me. I'm just joking. But no, he knows I'm hurting, like I am, and with my medical condition and stuff like that. So he don't bother with me. He don't try to call me or anything like Brian Richards. His last name's Richards. Turtle Sailor. I haven't heard from him in a while. He did. He's been nice. He's actually been nice to me. No MS-13 no more. None of that. That's all. Who knows what that was? That was the turtle. No, that was Brian Richards acting like he was MS-13, but he's not MS-13. Anyway, I got a lawyer trying to get my gun rights back, so I'm working on that. Still waiting for Maricopa County to get back with me on that. It's been a couple months. I think it takes about 3 months for them to respond. So the solar urban guy, yeah. See, I can buy one. They're pricey, but they're for sale on Amazon.com. But I don't know what you can buy from Amazon. I'll tell you what I did get though, which is cool, and I needed it. Was a tabletop 4-burner propane kind of stove with no lid, no top. You just hook a hose to it. It's got a 3/8 fitting, and then you wrap your Teflon tape, which is the yellow stuff, which is for propane and gas. Then you run that to your 5-pound or 20-pound tank. Let's see. So yeah, the actual stovetop thing, I could set it on a small table so I can cook, so it'll be down low, which would be kind of cool. So that's one of the reasons I got it. My friend got me another one, which is like $100. I'm like, damn, Paul, you're spending my money, dude. I need that money for the build out. So try not to spend so much money, man. See, Dan Van has the best setup. Dan Van, he's really set up for the great outdoors and the situation like we're in. But he likes hanging out with big crowds, I think he went back to his property. He didn't want to sell that property. I made an offer on that property. I was turned down twice. So I was flat out turned down, and I talked to him personally a little bit as a troll. I go, hey, why are you selling a place that you don't want to sell? Is it because you want to get the attention? What are you trying to do? And he didn't say nothing. So, yeah, he turned down 2 offers. I offered him $80,000 for that place, $80,000. He turned me down. Then I offered him $90,000. He turned that down. Hold on here. Somebody's calling me. Who is it? Hello? Hello? There we go again. Here we go.
Why you messaging my girlfriend on Facebook?
Huh?
You think you slick?
What? What'd you say? I couldn't hear
I
you.
know damn well you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, you know what?
Oh yeah, you a little punk ass trying to.
I know not to answer that damn freaking call. Came from Scottsdale. Bullshit on that. Hold on. Let me get out of here. See if I can get back in here. I don't know if I can or not. Trying to. Hold on a second here. I'm trying to get to the screen. I don't know if I can get to the screen. Doesn't seem like I can. Let's see. This whole thing's gonna go away. Let's see. Let me try to get this started up again. Not exactly sure how I can do it. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get in here.